Hey everybody on YouTube. I know I haven't posted in a while, but there's a very good reason for that. I have been busy with another art project for you guys. Even though I don't post, you can always be sure that I'm always making up new content for you, my subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. So just getting right to it. For the past 2 months, starting in late February, I started a new art cosplay project that is called the Ghost Rider from the Marvel Universe. And in around mid-January, I got this 3D printer and I've been learning how to use it. And shortly after getting the 3D printer, it came to me, hey, I have a project that was on the back burner for many years. And when I got the 3D printer, I'm like, this is a good time to go ahead and do that project. And as you can see, I have some pieces here before you. And just getting right to it, this is the Ghost Rider cosplay. If you don't know who the Ghost Rider is, go ahead and Google him. But he is a hero from the Marvel Universe. And this is a design that I created on my tablet as a 3D render. Just want to make sure you guys get a good look at that. So I created this on my tablet starting in early February, and it took a lot of work. I was learning how to use different softwares in order to go ahead and create designs for 3D printing and learning how to use the 3D printer. And I discovered that I wasn't really learning it for the first time, but I was just relearning something that I had learned when I was in high school, because a lot of these design tools use a system that's similar to AutoCAD. And when I was in high school, I learned how to use AutoCAD. That was AutoCAD 2000 back then. And now, 21 years later, it's more sophisticated and there's more tools. But I was relearning how to use that. And I gotta say, this project, I don't know if you can tell, but it was very challenging. It was very difficult, exhausting, frustrating. But at the same time, it was a lot of fun. It was very rewarding, and it was very satisfying to see my designs come to life in the 3D printing world. So let me go ahead and show you the first design I made on my tablet. Okay, so I got my tablet here, and I want to go ahead and show you guys. This is the software that I used. It's called Forger, and it's for tablet computers. And as you can see, here's my original design. Okay, now these are two different objects. I have the skull. That was the first thing that I did. And then afterwards, I did the fire piece because I was having trouble designing a good fire or good hair that would look good on my skull, and until I finally designed something that I liked. Here is the full render. Okay, now this entire thing, as you can see, it's hollowed out. But if you notice, this started its life as a ball of clay that's down here with a solid piece of clay or digital clay that I molded by hand. And from this solid mold, or from this solid piece of clay, I extracted a hollow piece, which is the final piece that you see here. And the skull itself took me about 3 hours to design. The hair took me several weeks because, like I said, I couldn't find a good style that I liked. I went through about 3 different versions before I landed on this one. And I'm like, yeah, that's more punk rock. And it fits the design of the skull. And this skull is actually designed on a lot of different things. One, Ghost Rider being one of them, but there's also a Neanderthal skull because of the big, thick brow ridge. All of our noses kind of look like that without the cartilage, but if you can also notice, it kind of resembles a pig's nose, like a flat pig's nose. So I like the way that came out. And the teeth, the side of the skull here is designed to be more ghostly. You know, it's not supposed to be anatomically correct. It's supposed to be more spiritual, something that came out of hell. You know, nothing that comes out of hell. It looks nice. It's a demon, it's a spirit, like the Ghost Rider is. And instead of being an actual human skull engulfed in flames, my idea was to make it a spiritual skull that is made out of flames, made out of the fire. Okay, so it's not a real skull, it's a skull made from fire, from the depths of hell. That's kind of my idea when I was designing my version of the Ghost Rider cosplay. Now, if you can tell, this is a helmet piece that I'm gonna go ahead and wear, but if you can see, this helmet doesn't fit in my 3D printer, so I did have to print it in 6 different parts. The face, this was 1 part, 2, 3, 4, and then the back 5 and 6. And then once they were all printed, I used black PLA. So this is the material that it's made from. I used Hatchbox PLA, 1.75 diameter, and it is black because black is the cheapest filament that they have. And with shipping, these were about $30 a spool. I had to buy 4 of them, and they were almost used up. Wait a minute. No, 3 of the black ones and 1 transparent orange. So that's 4, yeah, that's 4. But 3 solid black ones to go ahead and make the skull, and to go ahead and make this armor that you see here. This is armor for my forearm. Now this is going to go on top of a motorcycle jacket that I designed. If you are following me on my TikTok, you will notice that I've already posted videos on TikTok showing the process as I've been going along. I have not been posting that to YouTube, but in this video, I will insert 1 or 2 TikTok clips to show you the jacket and my progress. This is not the only armor that I made. I made 2 of these, and I made 2 shoulder pads that go on top of my motorcycle jacket. I don't want to go ahead and get that right now, but I will insert the video so that you can see how it looks. I have not made a final video with the entire cosplay because, as you can see, I'm still printing out the flames. This is the second piece right here. Because my 3D printer isn't big enough, the flames are going to go on top of his head. I have to divide it in 4 pieces. So right here, the piece you're looking at now is the front right piece. I think it was yesterday or the day before, I got done printing the left front piece that's going to go here. I have to figure this out because this isn't matching here, but that's going to go there. This part's going to go here, and I still need to print out the two other pieces that go in the back. Believe it or not, this piece, just like this one with all the supports that it needs, it does take about a day to go ahead and print them out. Yeah. So we're talking about 24 hours that I have to wait to have it printed. I'm halfway done with the hair, and once I'm done with the hair, I'm going to be fully finished, and I can go ahead and install the lights here in the skull, and then place the hair on top of that. And I should be bringing the Ghost Rider cosplay to life, and it'll be finished. Now, the reason that I haven't posted here on YouTube showing the progress the same way I did on the Ghostbuster cosplay was because most of this most of the building for this project was in front of a computer. You know, I spent many hours in front of my TV, computer, and my tablet or my laptop, and I was very busy designing the skull, designing the hair, designing the armor, which took many hours and days and weeks to go ahead and do, and then seeing if the printer can print them out correctly. The funny thing and the frustrating thing about this cosplay, like all my other cosplays, is that I had everything against me. This year in 2021, I do live in Texas, and we did have the massive snowstorm in February for about a solid week. And because of people at the public utilities who shut off our power, we ended up with, and a lot of everybody here in Texas ended up with no power for a solid week. And it was cold. It was really cold. I thought I was gonna die. But you know, that's just the way it was. During that week, I couldn't print a damn thing. There was no power, and I was more focused on surviving than on printing or designing anything. And the week prior to that, I had printed out my first piece, which was the shoulder armor that you'll see in a minute. And because of the armor, it's a little bit larger than this. This fits on my forearm, but as you can tell, I need something wider here. That had to be printed like the skull in multiple pieces. 2 pieces. After they were printed, I had to glue them together and make one solid piece. And then paint it, sand it and paint it. And that's pretty much what has taken me so long. It's just been about 2 solid months. In March, after the snowstorm and printing out the second shoulder pad, I finally got started on the skull, which each piece of the face took about 20 hours, 17 hours to print. And the easiest pieces were here in the back. They only took about maybe 6 or 7 hours each. But you know, we're looking at about a solid week to go ahead and print out this entire skull, and then sanding and painting. The painting was pretty fun because I used spray cans, which left, I don't like using spray cans, but I had no other option, which left a very rough appearance. There's a lot of debris that landed on the wet paint. But then I got to use my airbrush, which is how I did this, the airbrushing, and then a final coat of clear matte coat to go ahead and seal everything together. And I don't know if you can tell for my lack of energy, but this cosplay has taken a lot out of me, you know. I have been unemployed for ever since January of 2020. So this cosplay, um, you know, it's the weather was against me, um, family issues, and financial issues. Of course, I've been unemployed for over a year now, and so it has been a struggle. Even though, despite what I can do, I do have multiple talents. I can't get a job. Well, people don't give me a job because they say that I'm unqualified to do everything, and that's including office work. And as you can see, that's basically ridiculous and stupid, but that's the way it is. But like I said, this cosplay, I'm almost done, and I wanted to go ahead and bring you guys this video, bring you this update. Despite my tone, there has been many advances. I'm almost done with the project. I've had fun, and I hope to bring, now that I have a 3D printer, I can finally stop scrapping things, jars, canisters, PVC pipe, and now I can design whatever I want using the 3D printer, and I don't have to be collecting junk and seeing how it's going to help me to bring a cosplay to life and do everything by hand, which is, it gets very frustrating. The Ghostbuster Proton Pack, that was done all by hand, salvaging cans, PVC pipe, cardboard, clay, and again, everything against me, financial issues, family, a lot of negativity, weather, and but I strive on. The great thing now is that I was able to complete this project in about 2 months, where areas the Ghostbuster Proton Pack could have been finished in 2 months, but there were so many problems in my personal life that it took 4 years to complete. That's with loss of employment, multiple places, heavy debt from years prior that I couldn't pay off because I didn't have a job, and family issues and problems. They really, all those problems caused the Ghostbuster Proton Pack to take 4 years to complete when it could have been done in about 2 months, the same way I did this one. So anyway, things are good though. Things are going really well. I'm focused on the project, and I really hope that all of you seeing on YouTube can understand the work of and the intelligence that's required to do something like this. I didn't buy anything. None of this is bought on myminifactory.com or anywhere else. This project was done by me from concept, design to end product, 100% myself. I did it myself. I designed it myself. I did the designing on my computers myself, and you name it. I used Forger on my tablet, what's a Tinkercad? These were made on Tinkercad, believe it or not. The armor was made on Tinkercad. Cura is another program I used to slice everything before I printed it off. And I have my VoxLab printer, which is a godsend because I've been wanting a printer since about 2010, 2012, but the price of 3D printers is ridiculous, and I was able to find this one for about $200 on Amazon. So if you're interested in a printer, I highly recommend the VoxLab 3D printer. It's definitely worth the money. Customer service is horrible. If you need replacement parts, shipping is about 20 bucks alone. The parts are cheap, but the shipping is super expensive. And customer service is subpar. But anyway, I do recommend the machine. It's a really good machine, and I had a lot of fun learning how to use it, and it's been great. As you can see, this part right here, well, I can't take it off, it's stuck on there, but I'll take it off later, and I will continue to work on my, this is gets stuck. I'm gonna glue it right there, because it is two parts, you can see. And then I will glue it here. Again, sorry for my lack of energy and tone, but I'm just tired. And like I said, I've been through a lot. This has been easier, even though I've been unemployed for a year and a half. I have been able to make it, and I've been able to pay my rent, food, and I've had some money to spare to go ahead and complete this project. This is part 1 of 2 videos. My next video, I will be showing you the completed project. For now, I think I'm going to go ahead and shut up, not depress you, and show you the final clip of me in the jacket with the shoulder armor completed, and maybe a little other snippets from videos that I've posted on TikTok. Okay, hey TikTok. So this is part 5 of my video series, making the Ghost Rider cosplay. I have been having problems with my 3D printer, so I haven't been printing as much. I still haven't printed out the flames or the gauntlets, but I finally got the right motorcycle jacket for the Ghost Rider cosplay, and today I velcroed the 3D printed armor that I made and designed onto the jacket. And I think it looks pretty good considering. I got this jacket on leatherup.com if you're interested. And these shoulder armor that I designed is also available on myminifactory.com. If you like the progress so far and you want to see how the Ghost Rider project finishes, please follow me here on TikTok and on YouTube. Thank you, and I will see you guys later. Again, if you're new to the channel or if you're seeing me for the first time, I do have multiple art projects and other cosplay projects on my channel. I don't have that many followers, but I would appreciate if you can subscribe to my channel, look at my art, share it with your friends, comment your opinions, whether they be good or bad. You know, just go ahead and comment on the videos, share the videos, subscribe to my channel, and you know, I will be making more projects. This is not the last, but one of many, and I hope that you guys can see the art in this. I hope that I can continue to bring you this content, and also keep in mind, I have been unemployed for a long time, so not much money has been coming in. So I would appreciate if you can visit my Patreon, or if you can donate in order for me to continue to do this full time. I know that here on YouTube and on TikTok, there are a lot of creators asking for money, and a lot of them have received money and are able to do this full time. And you're thinking to yourself, why should we give you money? What makes you different from anyone else? Well, like I said, I think I make pretty good content. I'm not like other YouTubers or other TikTokers who update daily, whether it be trash. The videos and the content that I make, I think about it before I make it. And I see if it's worth your time to see them. And if I think it's worth it, I go ahead and upload it for you to enjoy. So I will be providing a Patreon link or a PayPal link if you feel like you want to donate, if you like my art, if you like my work. Keep in mind, I do put a lot of work into what I do. It's not half-assed. Nothing I've ever done has been half-assed. Nothing I've ever done has been easy. That's primarily one of the reasons why I've done what I've done, because I have enjoyed the challenge of doing these projects, regardless of what they are, and having the rewarding experience that I'm able to achieve them, despite so many issues and problems, such as financial issues, personal issues, and setbacks, so many setbacks. One of the great things here is that the printer, after the snowstorm, the printer stopped working in late March. So I had to learn how to repair it and fix it myself, and I got it up and running. And I lost about maybe 2 weeks of printing time, so I should have been finished a long time ago. But it was just part of the experience. I learned how to fix my printer, which is a good thing, and it's all part of the fun. Sorry you didn't get to see any of that, but that is what happened. So if you want to see the completion of the Ghostwriter project and how it's going, I will be uploading that in the next video. This is only a two-part video series. And again, for everyone who has subscribed to my channel and has stayed subscribed, I'm very grateful to you. Thank you so much. You know, I'm not a good-looking girl. You know, I'm not shaking my ass on TikTok or YouTube. So when you subscribe to my channel, I know you subscribed because you liked what I do. And you stayed subscribed because you're interested in seeing my next project. So I am eternally grateful to you guys. If you cannot donate to my Patreon or to my PayPal, you can help me out just by being a subscriber. You can help me out by liking this video, by commenting, and by sharing this video with other people, your family, your friends, and other people in the cosplay or art community. I would really appreciate it. To all the new people who are gonna come, hopefully, I will be uploading new content. I will be doing new projects. So I urge you to subscribe. You won't be disappointed. Like I said, I put everything into what I do. And it's always been like that. Whether it be my shitty employers, which I refuse to go back to because I'm tired of being used and abused, verbally, physically, and mentally. And I want to put my energy into what I love to do. I like to make things, whether that be robotics, art, or cosplay, as you can see here. I can do. I have the skills, I have the education, and I have the new ideas and new ways and new techniques of doing things that will make it possible for you to achieve my goals when it comes to these projects. So if you are new, please subscribe. You won't be disappointed. For my old subscribers, you know, I started this channel in 2017. You know, I've been on the YouTube for about 3 years, going on 3 years now. Going on 4 years. And through the pandemic, I've uploaded content. And, you know, it's been a very, very slow advancement. You know, for 3 years, I've only had 36 subscribers. And this past October to now, I have 58. So the increase has been minimal. You know, I do what I can to get new views and upload the videos. I work on the tags, titles. I do the editing myself. But, you know, for some reason, the subscriber count has been pretty slow. Why? I don't know. But I'm going to keep on making content. If you follow me here on YouTube, go ahead and follow me on TikTok. I'm done talking now. Thank you so much for your support. God bless. And I hope to see you in my other videos, bringing you this cool content. Thank you.